What's going on, Dolphins? It is your boy Dillon here for a quick video. Just wanted to let you know about a couple things. First and foremost, Xavien Howard apparently just had knee surgery a couple days ago. Apparently it was a successful knee surgery. He's resting. Obviously he was placed on injured reserve a while back now. Brian Flores apparently refused to comment on whether or not this had been planned or what have you. All he said was that it was a success. He seems to do that a lot. He just real quick, the dude, when he talks, he just gives like super vague answers, like totally fucking will refuse to answer a bunch of shit that's important that people want to know, but whatever. Anyway, so he had, which actually this makes his third knee surgery now, and so he's recovering. Obviously he's not gonna be playing football anytime soon. So he's got time, right? He's obviously not gonna be playing in these last two games. He's gonna have the off season to get healthy, which is good for next year. However, it is a bit concerning that like the only superstar that we have on the team, and certainly one of the only very, very few cornerstone building block players that we have, has been battling with knee injuries, especially for the cornerback position. He's an elite talent, and I think, he's wonderful in a lot of ways, but that is concerning for the longevity of his career. And, then you throw in the fact that, this whole shit is a mess. If this next season, if we don't have some miraculous turnaround next year and we end up being a shitty team yet again, don't be surprised if Xavien Howard ends up wanting to get out before the, prime of his career is over, so that way he can go someplace where he can compete, especially now that he's seen like Minkah Fitzpatrick, his homeboy, who, bounced before all this shit got super terrible, and, is finna go to the playoffs with the Steelers. So just something to monitor there. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but, we'll see. Also, the other thing that I just want to talk about really fast is this is the first time that I've looked at the opponents for the Dolphins for next season. And man, it's, obviously schedule, I personally don't put a lot into it because obviously, things can always change and, blah, 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 blah. But I mean, currently we have obviously the Patriots twice, who are currently 11-3, the Bills twice, who are currently 10-4 and looking like, a really good team, one that, could stay strong and in contention, for some time. And obviously those are both teams in our division. We have to play both of them twice. There's the Jets, who are currently 5-9. I personally have trust in Adam Gase. I think there's going to be a lot going on in the offseason for that team. I think they're going to get rid of C.J. Mosley and Le'Veon Bell, the big-name free agents that, Adam Gase doesn't want. He doesn't like signing big-name free agents. And I think this is going to be his first draft. So I think over the next couple seasons. Now, do I think that the Jets are going to, turn it around and be a contender next year? Not necessarily, but I think that Adam Gase is going to make improvements. He's going to have a good draft under his belt, and because the drafts that he had here were really good, and that's what I have to go off of. So we'll see how that turns out. But then we play the San Francisco 49ers, currently 11-3, the Seattle Seahawks, currently 11-3, the Los Angeles Rams, currently 8-6, the Kansas City Chiefs, currently 10-4. So we play a gang of really good teams for sure, and teams that are going to be like really good next year for sure. I mean, the Patriots, the Bills, the 49ers, Seahawks, and Rams. I mean, bruh. Again, there's going to be a ton of roster turnover. It's going to be a super young and inexperienced team. I personally think that they're going to have another fucked up, mishandled draft like the past one. And then we also play the Arizona Cardinals, the Las Vegas Raiders, because they're getting ready to move, Denver Broncos, Los Angeles Chargers, Cincinnati Bengals, and Jacksonville Jaguars. So the Cardinals are currently 4-9-1. The Raiders, but they certainly look to have at least potentially a bright future. I mean, Kyler Murray, could be a good quarterback for them. Kenyon Drake is killing it as their lead back. They just need to build up that team on both sides of the ball a little bit more, probably mostly in the trenches, get some better offensive line play, whatever. I don't obviously know that much about the Cardinals, so I can't really say specifically, but, we'll see how that goes. The Raiders, they're currently 6-8, but, they're usually a pretty tough team. The Broncos currently 5-9. Chargers usually currently 5-9, but those are usually pretty, tough teams. The Bengals obviously 1-13 right now. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how that ends up playing out. And then Jacksonville is currently 5-9, and they just fired their... Who did they fire? They've just fired somebody. I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, so, yeah. I mean, the schedule next year is going to be, at least half of it's going to be fucking brutal. So, we'll see how that plays out. I personally think that next year is going to be another, bad year. I think that we're not going to, I don't think it's, we might maybe possibly get, to 6 wins. And that's only if, the players on the field are continuing to play hard. Again, they're going to be young. They're going to be inexperienced. There's, I mean, the talent is going to increase marginally across the board. Anyway, I mean, we'll see how it plays out. But next year's going to be rough. I don't think we're going to end up having a good season. And... I think it's just going to continue to get worse and worse until eventually, like I said, 3.5 years from now, things are not going as planned and Stephen Ross gets impatient and scapegoats Brian Flores and fires him. So we'll see what ends up happening. Again, they still have time to prove me wrong. That's my perspective. That is my bet if I was to put one. So there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoy my videos and my perspective. If you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the bell if you want to get the alerts. Make sure you share my channel and my videos with your friends and family. Leave your questions, comments, and concerns down in the comment section. And of course, as always, make sure you follow me on Twitter at Dillon Tartaro. And with that, I am out. I'll see y'all soon. Phins up.